That should be us live then. Hopefully, everything is working as per. That was fucking quick. That was very quick. Should be a couple minutes. Mitchell's just sorting himself out. So, how's everyone doing? Just gonna get myself reaccustomed with everything that's happening in Tier 2. Seems like F1's having some internet problems as well at the same time, which is always the greatest thing in the world. We've got 90. Wait, we got a full 20. Who's the 20th? Benny. Okay, full lobby. You love to see it. Hello, Saeed. How are you doing? Got a full lobby of 20 in Tier 2. This is going to be chaos. And I am all here for it. Austria, it's a Tier 2 track I do not have the greatest affinity with, let's just say that. I feel like every single time I've driven this track I have been a non-finisher. Apart from the last time I did it in Tier 1. In Tier 1, I think I finished. Cannot remember what happened on Thursday. I think I ended 7th in the end. Was not the greatest race, but...
Hello.
So just getting confused. I got very confused then because Beth put in chat saying hearing you in real life, the lag between hearing you in real life and in stream. I was like, is my stream already dying? No, it's just because she sat 3 foot away from me.
Yep.
Jesus. But yeah. I feel like this isn't going to be we've got a full lobby, but this isn't going to be very much chaos, is it? This is just going to be one of those rudimentary races where everything just goes by the book.
God, no. God, no. Nah, I'm saying at least 6 people DNF. At least.
I'll go 3.
3?
Yeah. I feel like this is going to be a very quiet race for once.
Nah. People will break the front wings and just immediately quit, so...
That's going off of the fact that we actually had a very good Hungary, and we were all like last week, oh yeah, we've had a great Hungary, so
yeah, but people can't dive on Hungary like they can here, so...
What is this F1? People don't dive. God damn it. Yeah, no, I don't know. Bloodwave P1. Okay, Bloodwave.
Rico, Caesar, Yusuf. That's my prediction. I think I'm gonna switch Heisenberg and Bloodwave for you. I think Heisenberg will have it.
You mean Rigo P5? Well, that's not what you typed. It's not even close.
Jack P3 and Rigo P5 is what it means.
Fair enough. I still, I think Bloodwave's gonna win this one.
Nah.
I think I just have a funny feeling Heisenberg spinning. It's just one of those where I don't think he'll have the greatest of times.
Mr. Consistent won't be consistent.
Exactly. He's bound to have one at some point.
Not today. Not here.
Fair enough. I'm just waiting.
He's got to follow his buddy BF4 to win, so.
I'm just waiting on another rageful paragraph from Jack when he inevitably spins out.
I'm gonna quit. I don't like it anymore.
So he says Heidelberg and Bloodwave are similar in pace. Whoever makes less mistakes wins.
Yeah, but that's fair.
I feel like that's a very fair statement.
Bloodwave is dying though still because he's still recovering from COVID. It is an open door, but
I mean, someone had to say it.
yeah.
It's the obvious sentence, but someone had to say it, I guess.
Also, Milsey, did I see you right that you're already practicing for not this week's race, the week after?
Mills, you better not already be practicing Spa.
He fully was.
Well,
try qualifying.
Yeah. Has to happen eventually.
Right.
I'm just hoping for some rain just to shake some things up.
Fair. Why?
Why are you trying to make a quick one for every track? That's what I have to now know. Waiting for the first car. Oh, McLaren's going to be the first one on track. So which McLaren is that? Is it Smatters or is it MBMA? It is Smatters.
Smatters.
The stupid leaderboard bug means they can't steal Joe or Mitchell. So that's fair.
Good. I hope it stays that way.
That's it. I feel like the entire league just steals you to South at this point.
Of course. That's how it works. And it's ideal. One uses pad, the other one uses wheels. So,
yeah. Take which one feels better.
Yeah.
Also, we have been sleeping on Smatters in this lobby.
Have we?
I feel like we have. Like we're all here saying that I've seen multiple like top 5 predictions, especially like from the three of us, and none of us have included Smatters. And I feel like that might be a little bit of a disservice.
But your help was great, Mills. You don't worry about it. I'm gonna have a. No, just help me slightly with the setup Thursday.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This was very helpful.
Here we go, Smatters to the line. Going to be the first one to do a lap in qualifying up to turn 1, the one actual corner that makes about 0 sense on the entire track. And, well, it looked like a couple of people already getting in the
low
way.
16, yeah, it was a 16.3. That's quite high.
It looked like going down through the DRS sections, a little bit. I haven't been on it. I am not sweating Spa yet, so I haven't checked. Have you seen Mitchell?
No. I just did some open lobbies today. I didn't see the leaderboard.
Fair enough. It's got Smatters, although someone's had a bit of a problem in Sector 2 there. Even though I was just letting a couple of people through, one or both. Smatters coming around the final corner.
Quite good from Smatters.
It's a 5-2.
15, 5.
Low 15. Okay,
no,
we
15.
go.
Yeah. That's Benny.
currently, Robin 5-1.
Oh, Robin 5-1.
Probably be around a 4-7, I reckon. Maybe
Yeah,
4-6.
exactly. Let's see, big turns to the line.
1-5-4. Needs to get a few attempts on that if he wants to be competitive today. It's either to the line now, got him out, and we got that on stream. And he's going to
line,
but 5-4.
P3.
Okay, only just ever so slightly quicker than Big Ten. Alu invalidated his lap. Yep, Swen to the line.
Was very fast last week, but goes last now.
I'm gonna go and watch Jack's lap. We've all been very opinionated on Jack's driving so far on the stream. Sammy with a 118 and then Benny with a 1.6. So not particularly great on either side. But I'm gonna watch Jack's first qualifying lap, see if he has any reason to prove us wrong. It's got down into the hairpin-ish corner, turn 4, I'm pretty sure. A lot of traffic in front of him.
Let's see.
Goes
Rigo first, here comes the other front, Bloodwave 5-0.
Jack invalidated lap.
Ah, that's a shame.
It looks like West London is backing out of his, and I think that means we can go to Heidelberg, who's just started.
Who's just started this lap, yeah. Let's see if we can get to the low 16.
Yeah, if I can take the 3. I think that's an Alfa Romeo who's made a bit of an error.
16-2, not bad. Keeps it in third. Always a great exit here with the pad.
Why have Rigo and Blood been allowed to team up?
Yeah, no clue.
If we had answers for you, we would have said that in Brazil when we were originally asked this question. Still don't know, but it's like Tier 1 where we've got Joe and Bambino as well, where a couple of things need to be changed.
Eventually. I think Boba Fett is 2/10 slower here overall as Bloodwave until now.
Well, it means he's slower than Rigo as well. Rigo hadn't been doing more than a 4 all day, all week until this point. They've seen him in laps on, about 1.5 tenths in the end. But I've been in parties and everything doing laps with Rigo. Oh, someone's had a bit of a spin there, one of the Alpines. But yeah, I've been in lobbies doing laps with Rigo for a good chunk of the week, and I've never seen Rigo hit a 4, never mind like a 4.8 or whatever it was he was doing in qualifying just before we started this.
Yeah, he did a 4.8 indeed. As Osvaldo is yet to know what Apex is. There it is. Final corner of the lap, which takes him to P13.
So who is left? So West London does a 5.6, puts him P13 instead. So who's left to actually do a lap?
Alu's on the lap? No, he's coming to the box, never mind.
Also,
so it's Boba Fett.
Yeah. What about Yusuf invalidated? Smatters is on an outlap.
Okay. It's the first one then again.
Yeah, unless MBMA is about to go and do one. No MBMA off into the pit. So yeah, the first one we're going to see here, the second run is Smatters. He's first on the first run, first on the second, out for the second run as well. Let's see what he can do. He's currently top 5. Probably needs to find about 5 or 6 tenths of a second if he really wants to.
3.
I still think there's a lot of time left in.
Yeah, no, there is, but right now.
Oh no, I was meaning by the end of the session.
Yeah, okay, fair. Let's see, low 16, that's way better. That's 2 times faster as you did, but he goes deep slightly.
Yeah, he might have just took a couple of tenths off that side.
Because he brakes on the curb.
Yeah.
It's not like, if you can do it, you should, but if you're not consistent in it, then don't.
I think he just lost a couple of tenths.
here again,
over this second sector. Had a great first sector, second sector nowhere near up to scratch, but we're about to find out. Not exactly great on the exit there either, and apparently we're wrong. Getting another 1.5 tenths of a second.
I think that's on Bloodwave's time.
It's on the side of the screen on my top corner. I think that's actual lap time. So we're about to go down to the line. 104.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 5. He lost about maybe half a tenth through that final sector.
Let's see.
Now I'm gonna go.
Martin, that's Sven starting his lap now.
I'm gonna go on Rigo, who's currently going through the second sector now, and half a second down, so he's gonna back out.
As Benny spun and is stuck, I think.
And watch how the rest of Hallinen's lap. There's a reverse in Red Bull and a stock Alfa Romeo, so that's a nice little obstacle course for Hallinan to drive on through. In Sector 3, Haas just finished the lap, big turn, 5-2.
Close to validating as he almost loses it on the exit. Goes last.
Can I just bring up
know.
big turn lap there? Rather impressive.
No.
Let's see what Bloodwave is doing into the wall. Oh, that was well timed. Got on straight into a wall, and it's Bloodwave taking Charles Leclerc's role for today, I guess. Putting it on a wall.
No need.
So he says he's quicker than some of the drivers in Heidelberg, just left a second.
Yeah, I can imagine, so you can imagine.
Rigo's going to go for a proper lap now.
Slightly up from his first sector. Goes a bit on the curb here, though.
Robin did a lap and he was 0.009 slower, than his prior lap. So that.
And Rigo invalidated. The entry up a corner.
Alu is a 10th down as well.
That's quite remarkable.
Also, Scaldy, a 5.163. Scaldy can actually do something this week?
He'll spin in the race, but it's good to see that he's up there in qualifying. Let's see, Alu, 2/10 under his time right now. Close to Bloodwaves again. Because that low 45 is what I'm referring to.
Yeah, might put him right beside Scaldy, actually.
Alu invalidated.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. It would have been a 5.14.
Yusuf is on a great lap here.
Let's have a look at this then. Goes through the third sector. He might be encountering a little bit of traffic and validates on the line.
No! Oh, and his shit exit there.
Yep. Having a quick look at Vogel, who's going through the final sector as well. Vogel is coming into the pits. I think MBMA is just finishing off his lap as well. He's half a second up right now.
No,
it's enough for 12th. The Red Bull into the pits. The Aston Martin waiting. Aston Martin of Scalesy actually waiting.
Scalesy, what are you doing? Okay, starting his lap.
I feel like you probably should have done that a little bit cleaner than that, Scalesy.
He's pitting.
I think Jack is directly behind him as well. Caesar did a 5.002, as we missed that out.
Let's see, Jack.
He's going to go to the line.
We'll be looking at the 11th, I think. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Maybe just starting a lap then. We've got a bunch of people coming to the pit. Scaldy was a 10th down in the first sector. But that's mainly the final corner that he did to actually enter into the lap that he just lost all the time because he made a little bit of an error.
Such a weird line, yeah.
Yeah. He's going into the end of the second sector now on track. See where he is. Has he salvaged it? He has not salvaged it and lost another 10th and a half.
Right, time to pit. Come on.
Osvaldo's gone off at turn 1. Sammy up
lost connection. I didn't even see
that. I picked it up, but I didn't think he'd be back so soon. So he's going to get one more shot.
He's on a VRS, bro. Oh my god.
He's going to have to get out of the way of Sammy immediately, who's just done a 6.2, but gets a second shot at it.
Bloodwave's now starting his lap.
And Sammy saved up his ERS, so Sammy's going to get a go at this. Also, the two Red Bulls coming out one behind another as well, so that could be interesting come the end of... Oh, there goes Sammy! That might have been... I can't tell if that was too much curb or too much throttle or maybe even a bit of both. Either way, it was not what he wanted. Also, MBMA a 10th up, closest to the line right now.
Also, Graham Potter has been sacked.
Oh, wow, that didn't take long. Also,
Bloodwave
got the Bloodwave
slightly improving, I think.
Yeah, MBMA into the pit, so we're going to quickly shift on to Bloodwave's
Oh,
lap.
no. No,
Nope.
you're spitting.
That's cutting the pit. It's not how you take the pit line, but each their
That
own.
hopefully doesn't do, right?
So they also enter in the pits, which means we are now left with the Red Bulls. About to do a
Who's
lap.
starting his lap, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, both of them are.
lovely.
One of the
Sammy pits as
Alpines
well.
just... Yeah, he did his
Headlands on
tyres.
final corner. He's 5 tenths under his time right now.
Only enough for one position then. Well, that's actually enough for two.
No, 2.
6 flat. Also
Right,
got
let's
big
see what
turns on
Aldo-
a flight on an outlap as well.
Yeah.
Right then. Vogel at the moment not doing himself any favours. His teammate trying to use some sort of a toe as well. Someone's had a bit of a problem down into turn 3. Oh, that's a little bit of
just way
grass
too
for
deep.
Vogel. He's going to end up helping his teammate out more than he is himself here, Vogel.
Nope.
And Vogel not going any quicker right now.
No.
That's just cutting a corner. That's just straight up cutting a corner. Benny is half a second up on his time. Helped with a little bit of slipstream and Vogel not actually knowing what driving looks like.
Let's see. To the line. P14.
He's going to do 5-5.
P14.
Yep. What about... So Alu pulled out of it. Did Alu pull out of his lap or...
Halanan did, for all I can see. I don't think Alu did. It also says he's purple in the middle, but that's with it, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be true.
It's almost never true.
Nope.
Alu's going to
let's
come
see.
to the line. It's going to be a 5-2, which actually is his quickest lap and splits Heidelberg turns and Alu by 7 thousandths of a second.
That's big turns is slightly improving, but that could mean a lot of positions.
And it's going to
P6.
take him up to 6 and
Yeah.
into a little bit of a battle with Jack and Robin instead. And Skelty.
As his teammate is now starting a lap, and Big Turns is giving him a toe, so that's good teamwork by Hans.
Yep. Also got a couple of guys trying to go
If he
through
gets out of the
them.
way now, he does.
He does. He's still a half a tenth slower. It's not great news for West London at the moment. Also, there's an Alpine slow on the track. I think that might have been Sammy actually at that point, because there's the other one of Alu coming behind him. Also got a couple of the guys heading toward the line now. I'm not sure if Halanen headed into the
is
pit
slightly improving.
on a lap then. Also, I
Could
believe that
potentially get Osvaldo. Oh no, a lot way better last sector.
West London
Slightly
ends
gets
up
it now.
diving
in the
into the
pits.
pits, and
Yep.
Smatters does actually not an awful lot there. So let's see if
He's starting.
he's see what he can do here. Also, the Alfa Romeo getting out of the way. You see people just trying to get whatever toe they can at this point. Also, it's our favourite time of the week of find out who's actually the closest to the line when qualifying is about to end. Also, I feel sorry for Smatters here. Look at the traffic he's about to come into.
Yep. Oh, the Aston. Good
Oh,
job.
there's the Aston into the gravel just to
I
get
hope
out
the
of the
other car
way.
realizes he's on the lap. He's got a bit wide here.
Also,
This
someone
fella,
just did a
though.
lap. I'm not sure who did.
Smart's slightly improving, but he might get held here. By is it the Williams? It
It is a Williams, yeah, it is a Williams.
That goes way too late out the way. Why not do it on a straight?
Yeah, and he's going to go to the
Smells
line.
to the
It's
line,
a
still
4-8.
P1. Okay.
Well
Regal
then.
spun in the hairpin. That's him done.
That's the end of his quality.
And
then.
that's a reset to track, but I did not see that.
Alright, let's see who we can get closest to qualifying. Who's the closest to the line? Someone else had a bit of a moment as well. So currently Alu's the closest to the line.
Can you quickly go to big turns? Because for me he's stuck in the middle of the pit lane.
Yeah, that's who I must have seen going through. Alu's
That's
just
weird.
got in to start his lap, so that means we are with a McLaren to start with. So it's MBMA to the line, followed by an AlphaTauri. So it's MBMA who goes up to 11th, and then Heidelberg by 1 Thousandth of a second!
South does not improve. Yusuf.
Blood wave to the
Fits.
line, he's only a 10th up. He's not even quicker than Rigo right now, but okay, never mind. What a
Gets
final
it.
sector.
Here comes Sven. Final corner. Looks good. Looks quick.
Like Jack and Caesar also going at it as well. They're both
Jack,
on final laps. Jack's
two
for
times
the
under
final
it.
corner. Eustace retired.
Good
Now he's
exit.
retired.
4,
and he's only enough.
9.
Oh, and Caesar spun it.
Caesar spun. Yeah. Yeah.
Which
Nope.
leaves us with
Which I think into the pit
Ozzado
lane.
just
yeah.
pitted. I believe the Aston Martin just pitted, so Skeldy just pitted, and that leaves us with just Sammy who's invalidated. So it's Bloodwave on pole, followed by Heisenberg, and then Smatters and Robin and Jack that leads off the top 5. Rigo P6 after spinning his qualifying
Very
away.
close.
Yeah. We might have a far more
Top
interesting
10
race than that.
within 4 something tenths?
The
Yeah.
entire grid split by, what, 1.25
Almost a
seconds?
second. No, 1.4.
Just over 1.3.
Yeah.
Because of the...
Right. I'll retire so we can continue. As Smatters is now stuck behind the car. Victor. I'm looking at the pit lane. It's just.
It's
It's
just
a big
chaos.
line.
It's just chaos.
Oh, this game. Oh no! What? Illegal blocking by Bloodwave. What?
What?
Ah, this might need a reset.
We're gonna need to reset the lobby. That is all so unfair.
Oh, that's so
Bloodwave
unfair.
gets illegal blocking at the end
Let me
of
take it.
qualifying when there wouldn't even be a actual possibility. Never mind that I think you would get five places to drop for.
Lovely.
What the hell?
This game is amazing.
I need to drop something in chat right now. That is brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Well, I guess if we stayed in this lobby, Smatters would be on
Smatters,
front
yeah.
row in Bobble's head. Which
Also,
would make sense.
apparently nobody used tires apart from Smatters and Rigo. Remarkable.
Oh, that is fucking
Right
brilliant.
then.
That is absolutely top notch. I have never seen anything like it. That is
Yeah, this is a
impressive.
bug I've never seen.
This is unbelievably impressive.
We had a
That's-
parade in the pit lane and then a car on track got a 10th place grid penalty.
Oh,
Right then.
that is
As I see, there's already a
unbelievably
new lobby.
impressive. Yeah, there's a new lobby. We'll quickly join that, and Rigo's going to have to quickly take a look at standings and get a picture or something that actually doesn't include Bloodwave's 10 place grid penalty, which he's got from his AI after qualifying is done. I cannot believe what I've just seen. Millsy has been added. Oh my god. That is unbelievable. Mitchell, it's just... Have you seen anything like that?
No. No. This is the first time I've experienced such a bug.
Look, we know that this game is buggy from time to time. Is it going to stay raining? We had a rain race as
Oh, we
well!
had rain! Lovely!
We had rain as well. Benny got stuck in his pit box and it stopped big turns in the pit lane, which then means that Smatters got held up.
I
Which
don't know if
created
that was the
parade.
reason. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the reason Bloodwave got a penalty, but
It will be set to wet. Let's go! We've got rain!
Inter and then full wet at the end. Ooh.
Oh, we've got rain, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thing is, there is no random factor now. Well,
Yeah, well,
that is fair.
I mean, you wouldn't have. You see the weather in qualifying anyway, so yeah.
And it's not like you can go and get a
Doesn't
setup
really
now.
change much. Doesn't really change much.
It was 70% rain. Sorry. We are getting rain. That is certain. 70% is a chance. Well, it's not even a chance on this game. 70% is a rain setting. We might have a little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
Some are arguing that it was some are arguing that it was full wet. The real question is, which one? Which one is it actually?
70, 80, 85.
70, 80, 85. Okay.
So that would.
So that would be full wet at the bit the end then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, that would be full wet at the end. So Inter's full wet. Actually, we're going to get multiple parts of full wet. 2/3 of the race going to be on full wet conditions. Yeah, the only problem is that we don't get the whole, oh, it's going to rain kind of factor. We're just getting chaos in chat as well. It's just everything is happening left. Riga, yeah, exactly. Just go make the grid.
Everything over, but not no Alan. No, that's not how that works.
I mean, I've got nothing to do.
Well,
I'm pretty sure everyone
another
else.
1.5 hours.
I know. We got an extra round of our favorite game.
And then it bugs out again. Let me sit here again. Oh, I better not bug out.
Apparently, Matt couldn't make it, so apparently there's only a tier 2 stream.
Oh no.
So
anyway,
everyone gets to watch the chaos.
Yay.
We had people spinning in dry conditions around here. I hate to begin to think of what the weather is going to do to some people.
Well, they would take it more cautiously, I think. You would like to think, anyway.
Either that or everyone's dying. One of the two. I do get what Alu is saying in terms of.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like getting everything, getting the randomness of when the rain is actually going to come. We would have had no idea. We would just be like, "Oh, it's raining." Wait, what the hell? But yeah, no, we don't get the randomness anymore. I assume we could just split into 12-lap segments.
I think so.
We'll wait and see.
Everyone use same setup. 50-50 wings.
Of course, that's what everyone should do. But yeah, waiting for Rigo to set up a grid now. I still can't get over that we are what? How many months into this game now?
Well, we're almost at the next game. So, when was this released? July?
Something of that nature. I thought it was June or July. That's why.
So we're 9 months in the game. This is the first time I've seen this glitch.
Yeah, I'd like to say that. 9 months and we are still finding that is going wrong with this game. That is unbelievable. A 50-50 wing with 11-11. Bloodwave had a wet setup anyway. Yeah, it will. Honestly, at this point, it might be the way to go, considering staying on track might get you a decent chunk of points. So we're going into full wet, full wet. And Heidelberg tried to argue that we're going into wet. Which,
Oh, God.
Oh my God, lads, sort it out. Sort it out. It's not that hard. It is not that hard to understand which percentages correspond to which actual part of rain. Like, it's not that hard, lads. It was that in Race to the Top, fair enough. Also, apparently everyone has forgotten the ability to speak English tonight. 70% is not full wet, I say.
No, 70% isn't.
70%
80 and 90 is. 70 is just on the limit of Inters.
Yeah, it's on it. It's Rigo, you meatball. Just put it on dry so we finish quick. Nah. We prefer chaos up here.
Why is Bloodwave a kill character on the game? What? Is he? Right, well, I have a feeling everyone will start on Inter, Taylor.
I don't know. I feel like we kind of lost the ability to have that prediction. Why didn't Boomer call me up to commentate Tier 3? Well, go and try and fight Boomer.
Seats right now.
Yeah, that's it. There's probably
slight leave, so.
Yeah, there's no point going after Boomer right now. Leave Boomer on his own.
No, you might want to message. Wait, you?
I think it's Rigo. I think Rigo's probably.
Oh, Rigo. Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Rigo and Ross does GT, but it's admin anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Same with Ryan and Blue didn't do it. Blue goes background stuff. So yeah, it'd be Rigo, the one you want.
Yep.
Go one step above us too.
Mm-hmm.
Sven just said he will give it a show. Oh no, I don't know. I don't like what that means.
I have a feeling he will start on the full wets. Just go all the way. I would rate it, but it's not gonna work. Especially if it's not inter wet. If it was inter wet, then maybe.
It's going to be very interesting, I think. Everything is going to turn into a lot of chaos very quickly. Wow, Thunder. Is Thunder even... Is Thunder even a setting in this game?
Everyone on Intus. Wow.
Color me shocked. I'm so surprised. Why is Swen P20?
Who's gonna bin it off the formation?
Hold on a minute.
Swen just didn't start. Swen just didn't start.
No, Swen has been put on the grid in P20.
Whoa. Well, that's not right.
He was P8.
What happened there?
I think he may have joined late, but I don't think Rigo has put him in.
Oh, my Sven just hits the wall.
I think Rigo has made a bit of an error there.
Yep.
I would be, I was about to say, if I'm Sven, I wouldn't be exactly happy having to fight my way through the entire grid after I qualified P8. But yeah.
Definitely not.
Also, what the hell is Bloodwave doing? I guess he didn't like the idea of reasonably actual usable tyres.
Nope, nope. He realizes now he's way up front, so he's almost stopping on track. That Swan is just at the final corner of Sector 2 still, so...
The same with Sammy.
Same with Sammy, probably binned it.
Everyone now sorting themselves out that an Alfa Romeo, they're plain and simply just stopped on the track.
Right. We have some angled cars. Somebody's watching Verstappen today. What's Jack thinking here? Look at the Alfa. Look at the other Alfa.
Yeah, hold on, well, let's have a look. Yeah, so one's pointed to the inside, the other one has decided he wants the outside. What is going on? Osvaldo's apparently first.
Okay. Will this lobby start? It will. Lights go on.
We go 3, 4, 5 lights, and it's lights out, away we go. So who's getting the best start? The Alfa Romeo we commented on point to the outside, gonna get the best
Great
start.
start.
But it looks like Bloodwave has cleared everyone immediately.
Oh, Ripple doesn't break!
I've got no camera angle, I can't see anything, and half the grid is already off. Half the grid is already off.
I saw a Red Bull just not break and dive down the inside. What happened to it? I have no clue.
So there was a 3 wide in turn 1.
What is Groene doing?
He got 5 seconds for corner cutting, that's what he's doing, and he's also just hit a Mercedes that's just got off track and then back on track. We've got a 3-way fight here between Alu, Caesar, and Heisenberg. As the Alfa Romeo just gets touched. Alu just about keeps the car, and that's another
3 wide here. The won't go wide. No, that's MBMA around.
Also, Sammy
as well. Also losing it in the background. That's Skillsy.
Yeah, Skillsy, MBMA. Sammy also had a bit of a moment. Hallinen's going side by side with Osvaldo. And Hallinen's going to do a very good job of Osvaldo there, and I think Sammy's going to try the exact same thing, but it doesn't work. Nope. Into turn 8. Turn 9.
Right. First 2 are gone.
Well, Joker, you now owe us 50 quid.
Yep. My people.
Osvaldo versus Sammy. Sammy goes deep to get that move done, gets it done. I'm pretty sure that would not count in real life, but... the game nonetheless.
There
goes Caesar into the wall.
That's Caesar. Yeah. Had a poor accident. I think he got touched up the rear by either Rigo or Big Turns, one of the two. As Big Turns now looking for a move on Rigo.
He's going to go down the inside here. Nope, he's going to get actually round the outside, the Aston Martin. Sven, all the way up
from P20 back to his
P8. Just a 1 lap head start for everyone else against Sven.
Yep.
Sven's about to make it P7 down the inside.
Go on. Make it stick. Yes.
Nope, he has made that stick just about, but he's made it stick. Now they're going to go side by side here into the end of sector 2, and it's a little bit of a touch. I think Sven.
Thankfully nobody went off. Here comes Groene Vogelkak.
Yeah, and Sven's going to lose that position.
Down the corner. All of these camera angles. Why am I still in the corner?
The camera angles have not been great for this race so far. Bloodwave currently saying the fastest lap of the race.
Almost loses it.
Also, can I just say the Alphas had an incredible start despite being pointed in the weirdest directions I've ever seen.
Yes. Well, Jack is known for good starts. He went to P1 immediately at Imola as well.
Sven just hit the back of Vogel. It's lucky that they didn't cause an awful lot. He got a pretty good camera angle of that one round on the back of the car.
Alu and Robin are fighting.
Yeah, and Alu's going to go on the outside.
Won't happen.
No.
Sven versus Vogel again, and Vogel done deep. Vogel's got 3 seconds for track limits, and that's not surprising, and that's an Alpine in the wall back there!
Not Sammy.
Yep. And it looks like Sven is now going to go against Yusuf. We've seen this battle a couple of times before. And that's actually a virtual safety car, so we won't get to see that battle again. He's going to have to settle himself in behind.
Slot behind, yep. Right. Disqualified, parked in the thing. What?
He just didn't move from turn 3. He got beached in the hill.
Oh yeah, he did. He's trying to reverse, it just doesn't allow it.
Nope, he got beached in the hill at turn 3.
Yep.
That's rather impressive, and yeah, I'm not surprised he just
the car is trying to disappear, but it's okay. It stops reversing now, and it's gone. Okay, cool. I was a bit worried there.
And we're gone. We're gone again.
Yeah, we're already green.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the car to go.
Here we go again. Alan barely has any ERS left.
He's probably going to have enough to do it here. Yeah, and he's going to have enough, and then get tapped as well. Not enough. If I can imagine the chat, if that had been enough to send Alu a little off the edge a little bit.
Yep.
Smatter's also down in 15, so...
what happened to him?
I'm not entirely sure. He's getting Osvaldo in front of him and Benny behind him, which is not a sandwich you ever want to be in.
No, God, no.
Well, Benny, talking about Benny, who sent it extremely deep into the corner, for no apparent reason.
I'm a side-swiping Smatters.
Can Smatters effectively get past Osvaldo? That's the real question. We've seen Osvaldo...
I'm disappointed with the lack of spin so far.
The only DNF so far has been through a disqualification, and that's not even Sammy's fault.
Nope, not at all.
Here comes Smatters. Are you going to look to the inside of Osvaldo? Nope, not through the final 2 quarters of the lap, which is fair, as he's now going to go down the straight and should realistically make decently quick work of this. He's going to back out of the move into turn 1. Hopefully, if he gets a good turn 1, he should get Osvaldo by turn 3. He's got a decent turn 1, but Osvaldo got the better exit. They head down through turn 2, down towards turn 3. And Osvaldo is going to defend Prix exceptionally well there from...
Here comes Boba Fett and Robin down the inside.
Gets it done, but he can go for a switchback.
Robin looking for the switchback.
We saw this last week. He was incredible when it comes to them.
Yeah. Boba Fett's still there. Leave each other room. Good job, guys.
The switchback just
Boba
did not...
gets the job done.
Yeah. Not happening today. We've seen we've seen Robin had a few excellent switchbacks over the last week.
Yep.
Hungary, and then the following sprint as well.
I wasn't there for that.
Not to be today. Also, West London going after Samet, currently in the middle. Sven had a little bit of a problem there, I think, coming out of the final corner, and that's going to open the door for Yusuf now, who's going to go the long way round turn 1.
Can't hit, nope. Thinks it's better.
Should have backed out.
Compromises his exit here, though.
Yeah, yellow flag is sector 3.
Yellow,
it's MBMA,
yeah. He's lost his front wing, that's a reset to track. And it's an entry to the pitch, which is
and it's also brought out a safety car in the same process.
Oh, well, that's very good news for him.
Does someone want to tell me how he span, reset to track, got into the pits, and brought out a safety car?
Yep.
Because that's what's brought it out.
Yep, that is.
Nothing else has happened on track. The only reason I can
probably would be fuming, I can imagine. Caesar would be quite cheering right now.
I am extremely confused as to how MBMA has done that. I think it might have been the reset to track with the car coming on through that might have actually done it.
That is when it appears, yes.
So, yeah.
I assume nobody pits. No, I see. No, never mind.
I think it's too early, right? It has to be too early. Yeah. Unless you are taking one hell of a gamble.
Unless you see heavy rain in 5 minutes, I would take a gamble, but yeah. Rosie
someone
will
is
take
going.
that gamble. Unless he
Okay,
has following damage. Don't speed.
let's have a look.
Yeah.
This surely has to be the full wets, regardless.
Yeah, or new Inters. He has a free pit stop, so
He's going to New Innes.
new Inters. Yeah.
And he doesn't have wing damage.
Nope.
I'm not sure I would have done that.
We'll see what it brings him.
Yeah, it's true. It depends. It
And being
depends
penalty
how...
question mark. Well, if someone reports it, he's in for quite the penalties. Yes.
Yeah, considering he's...
Reset the track, pit
Reset
entry.
the track, yeah. So it's 5 seconds for reset the track, 5 seconds for the pit lane entry.
Yep,
And I'm assuming they won't be kind on him because of the bringing out of a safety car by doing so either.
Yeah, but that's not really in his control.
I don't think the stewards would take a nice
No,
kind view to it.
No.
Whether they pile something, I think it might just be the unsportsmanlike they pile on top, but
Yep.
Right.
Who's gonna pin it behind the safety car? He's going by Rodrigo.
I love how that's the
As I say that, someone else. No, someone pits. I'm sorry.
It's Ozardo and West
I'm
London.
excited for nothing. That's a shame.
Are we?
Right.
So there's
Are
new
we seeing
Inters.
Inters then?
There's new
wets.
Inters on both cars.
Yep.
New Inters in both pits. So nothing there. Also, West London decided he was not paying any attention to his pit stop there whatsoever. Took about a year and a half. If you were going with the F1 graphic, it would be like 5 seconds plus in the pit stop. Just took forever for him to actually get back on the power.
Right. I can't imagine we do another lap since MBMA is on start finish right now.
Yeah, bearing in mind the
Taking
safety
it
car
quite
calling is
slowly as
about
well.
the safety car calling is usually about now.
Yep.
It's the only track in the actual game because of the extended pit lane that actually calls it a lot earlier than the end of the second sector. So it would give it enough time to get in and follow the white line, which is always something we abide by here. You're going into pits, you have to go avoiding that white line. Jax decided he didn't like tarmac and got onto the curb instead. We're going the next lap, so it'll be lap, 10?
Yep.
Which means we'll have, 2 laps before it starts
End
heading
of
in the
line.
direction of...
Yeah.
Unless
Should do.
unless
And then we'll
it's
take
not... Unless it's not what Rigo said, and in fact what Heisenberg said, then there's wet, full wet, in which we still have to wait another 12 laps before the wet's
MBMA goes a
falling
bit
out.
wide. So I know. I've never seen someone upshift to 6. Out of an exit. Taking it very cautiously. Let's put it that way. Right. Everyone's Inters will be dead cold though, behind the slow safety car.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, you don't really need a lot of temperatures for those intermediates to work
but
at a reasonable rate.
I can't imagine people struggling in the final 2 corners though, depending where Bloodwave will go. If he's smart, he does the same as Joe and goes on this little straight before that.
Yeah, possibly. I would personally leave it till the very, see how well I can get out of the final corner. Mainly because I don't trust myself to do these final 2 corners after a safety car restart and not spin it. But I guess Bloodwave is taking the same little approach that I would take to this, because he's not going now.
I can imagine he goes here.
He's waiting his time. I think he's going after this corner. I think he goes now.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I thought he would go.
Jack is awake. Alu's also away, but that's cold, and as you can see him slide in the corners. You was
Oh, he does. Jesus, almost lost
there
the
goes
charge
Bobber
entirely.
around the outside. Shouldn't
Not
happen
gonna
there.
work. Not gonna work.
Oh, it is. Oh, it
Oh,
is.
never
it is.
mind. It is. Jesus Christ, what a move!
Beautifully done.
And that's Robin to pick the scraps.
Yep. Oh
We've said this
God.
before.
I'm saying Alu dive bomb. Nope.
Nope, it's been
Never mind.
reasonably respectful between the guys into
Swen
turn
round the
3 and
outside,
Swen.
big
I'd say
turns.
Swen's not going to get the same courtesy though. He's going to fly through turn 3. And Yusuf also going to try in big turns as well. Yusuf going to switch very late to the outside line. Going to go the long way. Tries to... He doesn't even try the switch back. He could have... Probably should have tried to switch back there. Decides against it. And by deciding against it, cost himself a position. Now Bogel's got a good shot.
Losing positions left, right, and center because he got heavily dive bombed by Caesar.
Yep,
At least that is what it looked like.
got overtaken by West London as well, and
Yep,
Oswaldo
yeah,
right on the back.
Might come as well though.
Saying Yusuf
Oswaldo
deserves a
has a little
full-time seat.
look, but
Haven't seen an awful lot of Yusuf this season though. First time I think I've seen Yusuf so far.
speaking of, he had a great exit.
I was about to say, I was about to head to him against big turns once again, heading with the ERS
Down the
usage. Down the,
inside.
Jesus Christ!
Just
Said that
about
in the-
makes the corner.
Yeah, it's
On the
allowed for
curbs,
big
though.
turns. Allowed for big turns, just take it right back on a switchback, and
Yep.
yeah, you got to get that right. You have got to get that right. And you could tell very early on that he just broke way too late for it.
Yep.
I don't remember seeing people carrying that much speed into the corner, into turn 3 and making that. So he's lucky he's managed to get it stopped quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Yusuf still
Can
right
imagine
back
a little bit
with him.
of ABS to help with that.
That might be true.
Thankfully. Go very close to Robin. Too close, actually, to stay close, eh? If that makes sense.
Yeah, you go through the final 2 corners. If you don't get those 2 right, you can't really follow.
Nope.
He's going to try it. Would be dumb to make a move to the outside of turn 1, and he doesn't. And he's going to
He
get
doesn't.
a better exit through turn 1 and try into turn 2 and 3, I reckon. He's certainly
He
going to
lined this
try
up
it.
perfectly. Can he make it stick though?
He's going to
On
go to the
inside.
inside.
Bit bargy there.
Got it.
Ah, bad
Oh,
traction.
no, he slid it.
Bad traction.
Yeah, that's
No.
he slid it a little bit as well. Rigo out the corner. Gives Robin that one chance to make his place
On the
known.
outside here, only big ones do that. Come on.
Robin on the inside's just got a better line.
Ah,
Well, he
he's
had a
got
better
them.
line until he hit grass. You know, you're not meant to hit
That
grass
doesn't
there,
help.
Robin.
Nee, dat is no.
Also, you've got
Ze konden voor elkaar gaan samen next to
Yellow
each
flag
other.
in sector
so it
3.
makes it
Yellow flag in
stick.
sector 3. Not Robin. Bloodwaves had a bit of a problem.
Ooh, yeah. What happened there?
Not entirely
Still on
sure.
track.
He only lost 2 positions as
Doesn't
a result.
look. Yeah, doesn't look like he has damage. Right then, Jack to the lead.
Just a mistake, I guess, is what we can call that from Bloodwave. One you don't see often, and then
another
goes
yellow.
NBMA in the home
In the-
straight. That might bring out a safety car, and it will.
Right.
And we're on
Do
safety
we
car
do
number 2.
now?
Wait, because it's very clearly the full wet, and nobody's going to be going on to full wet tyres here.
Looking at the track, I think it's way too early, but then again, I don't have Mark who's screaming in my ear. It will be full rain in 5 minutes. I don't know. Surely if you're Smatters, you would just pit. For example, or Caesar. Either fresh Intes or just gamble. I can imagine the top 10 won't pit.
Yeah, no, they
Maybe
absolutely
stupid.
won't. Not unless
stupid.
Vogel's got 3 seconds of corner cutting, so yeah.
Yeah, maybe is the cause of the safety car today. Well, he's out now, so that's hopefully the last one.
Vogel could pit here to get rid of the 5 seconds. So you're gonna have to
big
pit.
turn spits.
Vogel does cut the line a little bit, I think, there in the way in, but Vogel is also going to follow him in.
So does Alan, so does Smith.
Your mic turned into a machine gun for a minute there.
Is it normal?
It's normal now, yeah.
Cool.
It's just that you went smatters and I did that's all you. Oh, okay, so big turn's
to
going to the wet.
Come on. There's something different.
Someone had to take the gamble. Let's see if it's going to pay off. If that pays off, then going under the safety car, he might win this race.
Let's not take it that easy, because he needs to be very patient in the beginning. Because the track is not there yet. You can clearly see still a little bit of a somewhat dry patch on the racing line. Normally if it's wet, it's just all glazy.
Fair enough.
Hopefully, it works for him. Let's see.
It's going to be an incredibly interesting choice. Also, I've just seen the tire marks into the gravel there. I'm not entirely sure what caused that, but looks.
I'm gonna have a look at warnings. Check has 1 warning, Boba clean, Bloodwave clean, Alu clean. Rigo has 2 warnings.
That would be like Rigo to get to the front at some point, get a penalty and bottle it. That would be Rigo.
No, could be. Sven has 1 warning.
I'm kind of surprised that we aren't yet back racing, but I guess the safety car wanted to stay out for 1 more and comes in this lap for sure.
Mm-hmm. Only helps big turns, of course.
That's true. But yeah, nice. There you go. There's a safety car in this lap.
Alright, Jack, take us away.
Going to be like 7 or 8 laps, I think, between now and full wet.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But let's see where Jack goes in first. Let's see if also see if Heisenberg is actually going to be awake for when Jack goes. If Jack follows Bloodwave's lead from the last safety car, and he is going to follow his lead from the last safety car.
Wait, still waiting. He'll go here, I imagine. Oh, he will spins.
He lost the car, but I think that might have actually worked a little bit in his favour rather than against him. He gained a couple of tenths there as a result.
Close to Rigo, but not close enough.
Nothing really happening into turn 1 there, as everyone managed to hold their markers pretty well.
And everyone also semi getting the same exit out of turn 1, so...
Yep, also...
we have some dive bombs.
Alu almost touching the back of that Ferrari. Bloodwave currently in 3rd.
Let's see big turns. Taking it indeed very cautiously, but it is working. As he gets a better exit as Skillsy, but not a better Helen, so...
Sven looked like he was about to get a attempt at a switchback there against Robin. But doesn't eventually get it. It seems like a little bit of a problem there. Getting my headset
Smatters
stuck
and
in.
Groenevolger fighting as Groenevolger almost spins into Smatters, but just about stays on track.
I don't have a good enough camera angle. That is go to Vogel, and it just gives me a picture of corner number 9 and nothing else. Big Turn's still holding himself in there. He's not losing anything.
He is definitely slower, but as he goes a bit deep into turn 1.
Also, Benny gets a far better exit against Samet there for 9th and 10th, but looks for the outside at turn 3. Still on the outside at turn 3. If he gets a better exit, that'll be excellent. And he does get a better exit, makes it stick.
I hate you.
Yusuf also going after Swen.
Yep. Caesar having a look. Nah.
Yusuf
almost lost it by trying using his ERS.
Jesus.
Good save.
Yellow flag is
yellow. Groenevolger.
Yeah. Has he got any damage? That's the real question.
I see some bits laying there, so I can imagine.
It's not enough for another safety car either way.
Nope.
There goes the yellow flag. You got Caesar about to.
So Alu goes a bit deep into the corner. Rigo's in his gearbox now. Perhaps he can set it up for the hairpin.
Possibly. Also in West London, if he can get a better exit, then Caesar here might be setting something up on his own further down the grid. Also, Big Turn's just losing a position to Smatters there. Smatters trying to recover from an awful time. Oh, yellow flag!
Oh,
it's a virtual safety car.
You see, yeah.
It looks like Vogel again. Vogel again. Final corner.
He's half spinning into the pits.
Yeah.
As he just... okay.
That's what we expected.
Yep. Right then. Good riddance.
we should have a...
I want this POV of the first corner, because on the side of my eye, I saw him dive down the inside of the entire field.
That sounds about right. You could always count on one person making that kind of move, though, can't you? It looks like we are going again.
Yeah, we're green again.
And they look like Jack He's just gained another 10th of a second here on Heidelberg, currently second.
He's using a lot of ERS.
Also West London against Caesar. It's still a battle that keeps on going. Big Turns has decided to pit again, so I'm assuming that's off the wet tyres, which is probably not.
I think Boba is going for a move. Jack is defending. It's a bit of a Bottas defending this.
Yeah, for the lead, and he's looked like a better exit for Heidelberg there, but not enough. Oh, a little bit of a slide cost him there, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to go at it down the
around the outside.
I think Jack's going to hold him here. That's a little bit of a barge there, but Jack's going to hold him.
No, he won't.
Actually, it depends. Yeah, never mind who can get the better on the exit on the outside. They leave enough room. They're still side by side this time. Down the hill, Robbie gets 3 seconds. Then they're still side by side.
Still side by side.
Look at Jack and Heidelberg. Look at this battle.
The whole track, go on.
Literally the whole track, because Heidelberg finally wins it.
There.
Still hasn't won it yet.
Very
finally
good
does
job.
Win it.
Does this give Bloodwave a good run to Jack? It does.
I think it does. I think he also... not enough into turn 1 though.
Maybe a bit of a too good of a run out of the final corner.
Also, yeah, Bloodwave went a little bit wide off the first corner as well.
Past Robin somewhere, no clue.
Robin had a 3-second time penalty not that long ago, so I assume.
As Big Turns, by the way, took his loss and is back to the Inters.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I would have stayed out. You got at that point.
You lost anyway.
Just cut your losses, but actually, in terms of just stay there and hope that a safety car in the next couple of laps, and maybe you'd be brought back right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if everyone still had to pit, everyone would have had to pit onto the wet tires anyway. Or that's what we believe.
That's what we believe, yeah.
what we know. But if that's the case, I'm not sure why Big Turns decided to actually stay out, not go in, sorry, for his pit stop.
We've not had often that. I know we just had a safety car, but the top 12 still all within a second of each other.
That's true. Summit almost threatening to drop that little bit of a factor they just did.
London's looking, but sees nope. Turn 1 is just too awkward of a corner.
Yeah, it is. You can't get anything done there. Also, Rigo here against Bloodwave, who's trying to catch up to Jack. Rigo has to brake to the outside there. Compromised line against Bloodwave just because he was afraid of hitting his teammate. And that may allow for Robin to step up. Robin is going to try it. He looks to the inside. He's going to brake. Rigo goes extremely deep. It's going to open it up for Robin.
Yeah.
I still think Rigo with the inside line might be able to hold that position, though.
Should. Yep.
Yep, he does. Just about survived that, Rigo. The turn 3 braking point, he got very much wrong with his teammate and almost opened the door there, and you don't want to be making mistakes like that too often. Robin also had a 3-second time penalty, so he needs to get a move on, otherwise he's going to lose places to half the grid.
Science moment.
Also, Heidenberg
cleared
Jack.
Slightly pulling away, yeah.
Bear in mind, DRS won't be a thing this entire race, so Jack has got to get a move on.
Yep. He's holding up the Ferraris right now.
Yeah, and Robin, Bloodwave, so you can definitely tell is being held up. The gap coming slower and closer until he hits a corner. And he has to readjust his braking point. Also, Yusuf
is very close to Sven, yeah.
We are going back to round number 10 of this battle for this race.
Just has a look as Sven goes, almost hits Robin there.
Yeah. I think Sven was anticipating something from Yusuf. Oh,
Sven! What? I think he was using his ears a bit too much and just lost the car in the slide kink. Hopefully he doesn't have damage. There was quite the hit to the wall though, so I can imagine he has.
Yeah, just
Yep, he's pitting.
He might have... Oh, that's not the white line.
Close.
That's definitely not the white line.
No. Hopefully people in Twitter are a bit lenient today.
They're going to need to be, because that is definitely not the white line.
Nope.
Also, Rigo now right on the back.
Yeah.
I think
do a little swap, maybe.
I would say they would, but then Rigo keeps losing it out of the actual technical corners. You can tell Bloodwave had the speed in the corners, but Rigo's got the speed in the straight line. So, which one are you prioritizing in the middle of the wet here?
Mattis went past Kelsey. Up to P13. Not a great day for him so far.
But still got a couple of people within overtaking distance. I think here Rigo may have... Well, he didn't pick up a penalty there. I'm surprised he didn't, because there were 4 over the line there, but survived nonetheless.
No, you can extend it a little. Don't know how far he went off, but...
Yeah, it was just a little bit. If that was dry, he would have got a warning, that's for certain.
Okay.
I think it again gives you a little bit more leniency because of the wet. I could be extremely wrong there, but...
No, you're slower, so it would pick it up not as fast, let's put it that way. Rigo's using all of his ERS now? No. Right, anyone close?
There's no one really close.
Though, I guess.
Yeah, that's roughly the same distance we've been seeing here with Rigo down into turn 3 though. So we need something to spice this race up a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, wet tires?
Could be a good idea. I
might be wrong, but... Oh, you lost the car a little bit there. He's not lost a position, but he's lost about 7 tenths to his teammate. And Sven on a gamble. Yeah, Sven's gone to the wets. We didn't even realise that.
I was going to say that the track does look wetter. From my point of view.
Sven trying to...
It's definitely heavy rain now. You can definitely see that if you're on board
there's a
of
pit
the car.
there. Robin's gone in and the Mercedes actually trying to go around.
Let's see, Sven gap 13.3 to Helen.
Robin's going on to the wets. Absolutely. I can't check their laps because the spectator mode has a chance of freezing your game, and I'm not taking that chance on stream.
Have a look.
I'm not taking that chance. I've learned that lesson one too many times. Smatter's also trying to get out as well, though, and Smatter has been in this battle the entire time.
It is the crossover point. Sven is now 6 cents slower as he would do on Intas. But he was faster in the middle and in the last sector.
Robin also goes onto the wet tyre now, and Smatters tried to get past Oswaldo, came round.
I think...
Yellow flag in sector 2! Yellow flag in sector 2, and I think Heisenberg may have just made a mistake. Yep. And Jack's going to suffer as a result, even though it's not his mistake. I'm not going to get good at camera around
there. He takes him with him! Oh no! And I think Rigo just hit Buttwave.
Everyone and anything.
Rigo hits it!
Yusuf's gone round as Rigo this time!
Oh my god. And Rigo just crosses the pit lane.
And Rigo decided he didn't like the pit lane line. That's just what the hell happened?
Everyone into the pits, apart from West London, who's continuing lap.
Might
be wise in that chaos.
I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm Robin right now, I'm fancying my chances of winning this race.
Fully.
Especially because the front of the grid just had an absolute catastrophe.
He would be close on exit with Bolovet. He is close. Comes behind him though.
Rigo's going to get a penalty for the 5 seconds of the 5 seconds for cutting the pit lane. They just not even made an attempt to get in normally. I'm not sure anything with the Yusuf.
I don't think the whole lot that just pitted made the pit entry, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we may be asking for some POVs later on.
You could ask the full grid, and I think everyone will get a penalty, so it wouldn't really matter.
Because, I feel like we might be having to check that, bearing in mind we have the power that we can actually ask for them. So I feel like that might be something we do.
As the wets are clearly faster now, Bobovit making a lot of time on Hallinan, who's decided to pit. Smatters pits. Oswaldo and West London continue. Do they fancy the chances for another 9 laps? Because that's not going to happen.
Yeah, unless there's a banking a safety car, maybe.
They might
be banking a safety car. Yeah, Smatter's onto the wets now, and same with Hallinan.
Rigo lost a lot of places stacking behind Bloodwave.
Well, and the whole thing with Yusuf as well, that doesn't usually help.
Fully.
It doesn't usually help your case. Bloodwave and Robin going at it now. Well, I think Heidenberg might have this one here. Also, I feel like there might be a few choice words in conversations later on.
Well, if Jack reports it, Bloodwave can have a penalty for sure.
I think.
What else have we had?
Also, I'm assuming the whole Heidenberg making a mistake on the last lap and hindering Jack will not make Jack exactly happy. If not, there's another 3 seconds there for Robin.
Oh, Robin.
Any chances he just had of winning this race may have just been thrown out the window on that one goal.
Or a podium.
Yeah, or a podium for that matter. It's either going after Samet. Yellow flag is taken 2 and 3.
That's Hallinan.
Yes, it is. Because he got Jack behind
it. Forces Jack wide. Jack is having a great time. No.
I feel like Jack might be having a... We are going to get another rant paragraph after this race, 100%.
And it's justified. Hopefully he runs towards the right people, though.
You got Cedo's trying his best to have a go at Samet. Samet, surprisingly having a better straight line speed, or was until the second half of this straight. going into turn 3, and a little bit of a snap there from Caesar.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, all the chances we had on the grid for overtaking spots and everything, and people trying to overtake each other just disappeared.
Jack goes round the outside of Helen and run at the hairpin.
Here comes Smatters, try to go the long way round on Skildy before going a little bit too deep and allowing Skildy about a half-second gap. And I think we might be at a stalemate.
Well, you say that, but the wets are coming to the Inter runners, so yeah, we are just struggling. Hopefully, I bet nobody takes anyone with him. As Oswaldo goes again deep, and that allows Boba Fett through.
To be fair, at the same time, that could have been a way of getting him through. That is
one way, yeah.
And there you go.
As he holds on Robin for sure.
Yeah. That could just be well played by Oswaldo here, I think, to help his teammate.
It does create a gap.
Whether it was intentional or not. But I don't know whether or not it was intentional.
It's smart. You just need to do a switchback here, just like Bloodwave does. He gets 2 for 1.
Oh my God,
as Oswaldo spins, yeah.
Also, Robin went extremely deep there in turn 3.
Still holds the position.
Big turns it out, but it's in the pits.
That's in the pits.
Here comes
Robin
Bloodwave,
goes deep again, forces Bloodwave off the track.
Yep, and Robin's just gonna.
This allows Alu to catch up.
Yeah, Alu's gonna put his 5 pence worth in. Yellow flag in sector 3 is still
That's
big
still
turns.
the carve, big turns.
Yeah. We've got yellow. We've also got Oswaldo with Yusuf. It's Oswaldo really cannot hold that car anymore, and the gap that Heidelberg, that West London had to Heidelberg has just disappeared by 5 seconds in a lap. Also, Alu got past Bloodwave.
He's doing
in the last
21s, and the wet runners are doing 17, 16. So
gotta get him move on. I think he tried.
As he already loses the place on the exit. Yeah.
Yeah, he just tried. He prayed that those intermediates could go, hang on till the end and not lose as much time as they have. But they have lost a ton of time.
Sometimes you just need to know when to pit, because, well, if you lose 4 seconds a lap, then...
At the same time, he could still try and get something out of this. There's only 6 laps left of the race. Maybe a top 5 or maybe a little bit less than that. Bear in mind that Bloodwave, Sven and Robin both have penalties as well.
That is true. That is true.
I can understand what West London has done here.
Oh! I think Robin hit him as he dives down the inside.
Now. Yeah.
That should be done. Right, Alu next. Also done.
Doesn't even wait. Doesn't even wait. Just gets the scraps there. That's a very good choice of move. He's going to try and pick the scraps of Robin here as well. As Heidelberg is off in the distance by quite some distance.
And, well, here comes Bloodwave. I'm telling you now, he's going to be P12 after this lap.
Yeah, he's looking like he's having a bit of a problem now. Maybe losing a little bit too much time. Can't get good enough on the exit now.
Right. Alu and Robin, perhaps.
Also, Rigo and Caesar, possibly as well down the straight.
Doesn't do it.
Oh, he's got to get a better exit though than Robin. That time's coming down again. Sven gets past West London in turn 3.
Yeah.
Alu against Robin. Alu down the inside. And I don't think he's going to hang it. I think Robin's going to hold that position somehow.
Yep,
Robin has done it, yeah. He
just needs to play this smart because he has P2 in the back.
Yeah, I wouldn't force anything if I'm Alu.
He is obviously scared of Bloodwave, but it's hard to pass. So.
What is
Speaking
West
of
London
hard
doing?
to pass, well, West London is now P9. I think my prediction of P12 might come in handy as he almost forces Benny off.
Bennett is actually finally decided to call it quits. A bit too late. Bit too late.
Way too late. Tried to gamble. Well,
It didn't pay off. Did not.
Not at all.
Also, this little bit of a slide out of the corners. So you see a couple of drivers keep doing a little bit of a slide on the traction. not helping them whatsoever. You got people like Robin who isn't really facing a problem with that kind of thing, and then goes straight to Alu, who immediately gets multiple slides off of the traction. So,
as I think Caesar went past Samet or one way or another. Oh, Alan in the pits. Yep.
We are slowly losing one after another. So my 3 was done over the last couple of laps. You said 6. You need one more. You've got 4 laps left of the race.
Oswaldo's still in it, I hope. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was already it, but...
Getting too quick on the trigger there to try and celebrate.
Maybe.
Also, Alu coming right back closer to Robin, and if I'm Alu at this point, there's no reason to push anything. Bloodwave isn't going to be able to go anywhere. Rigo having a bit of an exit.
Not listening to us whatsoever.
Yeah, Rigo also had a bit of a problem coming out of the final corner as he tried to go towards Samet, and
maybe now. He's using all of his EOS.
He is. He's going to go down the inside here, Robin.
Gets the move done. I hope.
Maybe. If he gets a better exit, he gets the slide again, and it's what I've been talking about. That slide is not helping. Osvaldo gets 3 seconds.
The pet traction is amazing.
1, 2, we have
VSC. VSC, yeah.
So Alu gets in front, and
Robin. Alu pits straight in front of Robin, and Robin hits him.
Surprised that hasn't actually turned into anything. That's surprising. Also, how did that virtual safety car come out? I'm not entirely sure.
No clue. Maybe someone's spinning. It's just while they're going slowly, but that might just be Delta.
It's Delta.
I can't imagine Robin having damage from that.
I'm surprised it didn't get. I was about to say, I'm surprised it's not 5 seconds. Admittedly.
True.
Because this game very much likes to hand them out whenever the hell it wants. Especially when they hit under VSC or a safety car. They don't usually get away with that.
As I think we're going green. No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Surprisingly, still at yellow flags in 1, 2, and 3.
They are going quite full speed though, so I think. Or they're just that much over the Delta.
I was about to say the Delta probably set for the rain a lap or 2 ago. And it's been wet. So very, very wet. There's 20 seconds to speed over the virtual safety car.
Yep.
And if I'm Sven, I'm immediately getting that.
West London.
So Sven gets 20 seconds because he went over the line and didn't have enough laps to pit under the game, otherwise it would have disqualified him. And West London, for the exact same infringement, gets a drive-through because he hadn't yet crossed that line. That is rather impressive. And Sven's in the wall! Sven is in the wall!
Sven's done. It was already done, I guess, but now it's fully done.
Yep. Yusuf gets past Skeldy as well. Yusuf up to 9th.
In the points though, decent race.
Well, we say he's in the points. Look at who's about to come up to him. Yusuf gets, never mind, Yusuf gets 3 seconds. I had that conversation. That didn't take long.
Semi-final lap. Rigo close to Samet.
Rigo is going to give this one everything he has.
Rigo has plenty of EOS to use.
I would be using it right about now if I'm Rigo.
Yeah, yes.
Too
far to make a move though, I think.
Sven has retired, obviously.
In the pits,
the 20 seconds
yeah,
probably made him lost his head. Nope, it's 7.
I said at least 6. But yeah.
And there you go, Skeldy gets overtaken by Smatters eventually, who's now 2 seconds off the back of Yusuf. So it's questionable whether or not Skeldy might be able to pick up that last point.
Someone will spin, surely.
The yellow flag in Sector 1 is just West London's car. West London could have had either the greatest strategy call of all time or the worst strategy call of all time. It's unfortunately
as Bloodway just dropped off from Robin. It's quite weird. He's doing quite some time to Caesar as well.
The yellow flag, it's still
Maybe
1
he
and
got
2.
damage of all that?
Possibly. Robin also out of a second of Alu now as well. Alu, so it is 1 and 2 is set without a spin.
Yep.
If we go on to lap 36 of 36.
Robin has 6 seconds, so we'll drop him all the way down to... That's 3, 4.5, 5, P8, P9?
It would be
Close
smart
to
if you're
that.
looking for P9. If it gets P9, it'll get overtaken by P9, it'll get overtaken by P10 as well. But for now, Rigo's the only one within any real opportunity of an overtake. He was until he made an absolute mess of turn 3. And now
Way
he's on
too
the...
far. I also don't understand in the wet braking on curbs, guys. Come on.
It's a very interesting strategy.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice, let's put it that way.
Benny might actually have a go at Rigo here in the end. But we
We
will...
have one guy that didn't make a mistake today.
Yep, and harping back to what Saeed said at the beginning of the day, there's a similar pace, but it depends on who makes the least amount of mistakes, and it's...
And Boba did it. Come on, P1
Heidenberg over the line to win in
takes the lead in the
Austria.
standings as well.
Alu P2, after his disappointing season, well, just
Quite
taking
a
a
good
little bit of a
result.
turn.
Slam
gets
is P5. That's the highest I've seen him, I believe.
Robin eventually ends 7th.
7th. Yeah.
Scaldy eventually also finishing outside of the points.
That's a shame. Right. Just
Well,
as well left.
So you had Heidelberg just realistically after his own mistake. So his own mistake at the crossover point between the intermediate tire and the wet tire, in the end, it caused him to have such a great advantage. That might be the most fortunate mistake he could have made. It's ended up making him win the race, and now the Ferrari's going to have to regroup. And there you go. Oh, the chaos of the wet. That was still surprisingly less chaotic than I thought. Well, than some of us were thinking that we were going to get.
Oh. Good race.
Yeah, surprisingly
Well,
a lot better. There was a few gambled in there. I still think Big Turn should have stayed out on his wets.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. Like.
In the end, no, but at the end of the day, if you're going to make a gamble, you might as well stick that gamble out and see what you can do. Might have been able to transfer it to points, possibly. But well, I guess we will never know now. Also, Swen's gamble also almost paid off until virtual safety cars
Jack
came
is
out.
gonna have a rant.
Yeah, you might have a few choice words for some of the grid after today. There's a lot that happened. A lot
Yep.
that happened. Also, Cedar got the driver of the day for the give by the game. And the game is completely forgetting how Samet is directly below him. That's come from 6th place to
Alu.
further back. Yeah, Alu comes to 2nd from 10th. I feel like Jared, he might not be the most deserving of driver of the day today.
Fuck no.
But yeah, I feel like that might be everything we have, unless we do an interview. So
I don't think it's wise to give the mic to the people right now. Let's put it that way.
Swen got the funny thing about all this is that Swen got started P20 from P8,
Yep.
got up to P8 immediately.
Yes.
Gambled that worked, and then still got the drive-through that screwed him in the end.
Yeah, because he was running P7, I I think. Something like that.
Bloodwave just said that is the most fucking rain that he has ever seen. Oh, Jack is not happy with Heisenberg. Heisenberg saying that he was on track, tried to defend, and had a bit of understeer that caused him a bit of problems because of the change of conditions. So, we might have a few things happening, I think. But either way, I feel like that might be a good time to call the stream quits.
It is, I think.
And a bit.
See you in 2 weeks.